another camping trip. We're on our way to Carter Caves State Resort in Olive Hill, Kentucky for about 5 nights. We had to pull over on the side of the road just as we left the house so that Paige could bring Emmy's Appaloosa plushie that she forgot. So we've got that taken care of, and now we're on the road. And like we've done the last few times, we're going to take you with us. So we'll see you there. Well, the humidity has come way down from like 80% down to about 38%, I think, something like that. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's the numbers. So we're sitting outside enjoying ourselves. I'll give you a view of what I'm looking at so you can see how nice the weather is. All right, and there's the view. Of course, there's the adult beverage. The TV is on. And as you can see, it is nice and sunny. Now this is about, I don't know, about 7:45 in the afternoon, so it's very nice. Okay, we're catching lightning bugs. You're seeing a few of them flash there. Pretty cool. Emmy's never caught lightning bugs, and she's catching them tonight. She's catching it and releasing. She practices catch and release. There's brings back a lot of memories.
Papa, I caught them.
Where is it?
They're right there. See, I caught that one.
Yeah, I saw you caught him.
Caught them. Huh? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Look right here, Emmy. They're everywhere. Come up this way.
I can't.
Right in there. Oh, Emmy, there's one right here. Look this way. Oh, there's one right here too. Look at that. I don't know where he went. Okay, it's a nice night. Really comfortable. We're watching TV. We've got a nice fire going. Well, every morning we take a walk, and the red-headed woodpeckers are everywhere. Well, they have a pretty good population. As you can see, if you can spot this one on the tree before he flies off, they're all over the place. Well, we're driving out of the park for just a few minutes, and thought we'd shoot a little video coming down the hill from the campground and out of the park. This is a beautiful place. A lot to do. They have rock climbing and they have rappelling, I believe. They have a zip line. There are a number of caves of varying levels of difficulty. For example, self-guided tours of a couple of caves. They have caves you can take your family in, and it's not a very difficult walk through the caves. And there's a couple where you got to put on your helmets and your knee pads, and don't be too fat or you might not get out. But a famous bat cave is here where the Indiana bats tend to nest. But the bats are in almost all the caves at some level, but I think the bat cave is the primary place. There's hikes, there's natural blizzards, there's just an incredible amount to do. The scenery as you come out of the park, or coming in the park, depending on which way you're pointing, is just beautiful, with a nice stream that runs through, and if you can get out and walk through it, and if you walk up, it goes into the cliffside. So that's pretty neat if you want to get out and walk up through that. You get a nice look at nature and the limestone and how this place was made over the years. I would recommend it to anybody. Well, one morning I come out of the park, run an errand, and lo and behold, here was Bambi and his mom. Bambi still got his spots, as you'll be able to see here as we get some better views of it. But I wanted to show that to you. I mean, this park is full of wildlife. Everything from the deer, the white-tailed deer, and the birds, all the way to skunks and just anything you'd want to see or not want to see. Chasing the butterfly. I doubt you can see the butterfly, but she's on its trail. Okay, we're on a little hike. This is the, I guess you'd call it the trailhead for a half-mile hike. We're not going to do that, but it's pretty. And so Amy's taking a quick rest there in the shade, and we've got a bridge there goes over the creek, and that you may not be able to see, the bear warning signs telling you how to behave if you run into a bear. That's always exciting. This park is one of the more beautiful parks we've been in across Kentucky, well, just anywhere. Very beautiful. Creek runs through, you've got the limestone cliffs, or I presume that's limestone.
I don't see any minnows.
There's a church group here having some activities.
Here.
Well, it's a Wednesday evening, about 4:30, and it's beautiful out. It's not very warm at all. It's got a nice breeze that comes through, and we're sitting around the fire pit because it's the level spot so we don't roll over. But as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful out. So we're going to walk down to the playground, Emmy and I, so she can do some playing on some of the swings and slides. Well, it's Thursday, a little more humid, but still the temperature's not too bad. So it's livable. We're going to take a little walk through the campground. We've been down and taken a hike and went and got an ice cream in Olive Hill. So that was nice, and you can see the campground. Looks nice. The shade's real good, so we've been real pleased with the shade, and it's a little breezy today. So it's going to be a lazy day today because we got to run tomorrow and run some errands. So anyway, we will talk to you in a bit. Well, it's Thursday evening and we have fire. We got firewood. Ooh, we got fire. And we're going to be making hot dogs, hot links, and s'mores this evening. So it's a fire kind of evening. Okay, well, I'm out here slaving to make hot fire so that we can make s'mores and hot dogs. I thought I would show you what the rest of the family is doing. Bless their heart. We're going to sneak and peek in the door. Okay, here we go. Okay, be real quiet. We don't want to know we're peeking.
What you doing, Dad?
I'm peeking in on you, showing everybody while I'm slaving over a hot fire what you're doing.
Well, yeah, on my iPad.
See, there you go. All right, here we have fudge stripe cookies, and we have marshmallows, and it's time for s'mores. That's how you come together and put together more than one thing at a time. You take a cookie that has chocolate on it, and
Makes it easier.
it makes it a lot easier. Now, if I don't lose the smoke's getting me. Smoke must go towards beauty because it's chasing me down. Okay, maybe not.
Honey, he's got to cook them. You want to eat one without it being toasted? You want it roasted?
I'm trying to make it the way they want it. Not on fire, but brown. Sort of tricky, if I do say so myself.
Let me pop off the table over so I can set this on it.
Uh-oh, got one on fire. Better blow it out.
Blow it. Emma, the stool.
Sort of charred, but we're going to call it done. Okay. All right. This is the end result. Get my finger out of the way. And go ahead and munch away. Wow, that's a s'more the way it's supposed to be. Gimmy's taking hers. now.
Yummy.
Yes, sirree. Okay, in the picture a minute ago, I flicked this thing off the table and into the woods. It must love me because, as you can see, it's come back. How big is it? Well, it's pretty good size. Oh, do you see them pinchers open up? Not a friendly critter. Well, it's Friday morning. We're all sitting in the camper, and you could probably hear the rain pounding the roof. We have one of those days we're supposed to be some nasty storms, high wind, and maybe some rain. I'll see if we can show you a little bit of the outside. There you go. As you can see, it is raining right now. Raining moderate. A little windy. You can see the trees moving some, but not too bad. So we'll wait this one out. Well, we run down to Lexington and then over to Paris, Kentucky, and while we're there, there's tornado warnings all over the place. These are pictures taken in Mount Sterling as we came through, and there was a tornado warning there. We sort of tried to outrun it, as you can see. Well, we get to the park, and they've obviously had some high winds there. We got one tree down just after you enter the park. Thank goodness we can get around that. But it was apparently a real mess here too. We were sort of caught in the middle of that just as we got close to the park, but it's really let up now. But it was apparently been a wild day all over the state of Kentucky. Multiple tornado warnings and lots of thunderstorms. A lot of power outages, so hopefully everybody's doing okay.
Here to run to Lexington, and we get back and the rug and the tables are blown over. We've got a little river running here, but nothing terrible.
Well, here is the reason that we run to Paris, Kentucky, just outside of Lexington, and got in that wonderful storm. Picked up Emily, a brand new little poodle puppy, little girl. She's going to love her. They're already getting along well, as you can see.
In the process of tearing down the camp, but I thought I would show you the hookup for the water and the electric. That's a water filter, carbon water filter. Goes into the camper there. And this is the 30 amp service for the electric. And that is a surge protector that we put between it and the camper. I learned the hard way when I burned up several sockets in one camper because of a power surge. It's a beautiful day today, as you can see, and we're getting ready to head home today.